Welcome back and thanks for joining us. If you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified of each new video. In the last video, we had to go shopping for more materials at our new favorite store, Langevin Forêt. We also gave sailing a try to see if it's something we might enjoy. In this video, we get back to work on the van by installing faux tin glue-up ceiling tiles. I'm just over the moon with how incredibly beautiful they are.
Yeah.
When you have the right tiles, these tiles, it's easy. Hey guys, this is Dory, and I'm Mena. We travel with our lovely dog Fiona to help you discover the most beautiful spots and to share with you what it's like to live as a nomad. So subscribe and welcome to our channel.
Good morning. We're working. We have a new system going on because it's raining, so we're being creative over here.
This is part 2 of our ceiling series. If you missed part 1 of this series, we'll link it in the description below. In this project, we use the following materials and tools: 10 2-foot by 4-foot faux tin glue-up ceiling tiles. All the details for these tiles can be found in the description below. Scissors, a utility knife, contact cement, a paintbrush and painter's tape, and although we forgot it this time, we do recommend safety goggles.
So I found the source of a leak, a water leak, and luckily for us we didn't put the carpet yet because we would have seen this. Okay, so it's coming from where?
Well, it's coming from outside. The seal isn't doing its job, I guess.
Is this door properly closed?
Yeah. Oh, you can see the seal doesn't even connect over there. You see that?
Oh.
You see? The seal doesn't even make contact with the metal.
Okay. Anyway, I think it's good to get it on film so we show for it, because if it's not raining,
then they won't see it.
They won't see it.
Hey guys, so this is now we were here Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 3 days working on these ceiling tiles, and oh man, we swapped out these ceiling tiles 3 times. So these are the 3rd set that we got. So we swapped them out twice actually. So we bought the ceiling tiles from Home Depot, but they're actually sourced by a local company here in Montreal. And we realized pretty early on, after cutting into them, we had scrapped a few, trying to figure out how to cut through them. So my lovely husband Dory actually looked at the name on the box, did a search, and figured out that they're local to Montreal. So it was yesterday we booted it to their shop and we swapped it out for a different kind because we didn't have enough tiles to do it. So we had to tear them down, and then we started again today and we put those ones up, and then we realized that the seams weren't connecting properly. So we went again today, and today Dory said, why don't we just see what they have in stock? And I was like, no, I definitely want to have the original ones that we had ordered from Home Depot. We could still salvage the 4 that are left. So we ended up looking at what they had in stock, and what they had in stock was way more beautiful than what we had already. And it was actually in the finish that I wanted, which is kind of like a silver tin finish. So it's actually working out really well. The pieces are longer. The ends fit together seamlessly. So you don't really notice that much where the seam is, which we really like. And they're actually a lot easier to cut through and a lot easier to put up. So this is where we are so far. That's what they look like, and I'm just over the moon with how incredibly beautiful they are. So I do have a bit of a problem with the waviness right there of the ceiling. That's to do with the glass liner because we don't actually have furring strips.
In the back.
So they do kind of buckle down a little bit, but we're hoping that it's not going to be that noticeable considering it's the bathroom. And on this side, we should have shower curtains or something. And anyway, we're gonna try and fix it so that it's not noticeable. But here, as you can tell in the corridor, it just looks incredible. I'm so pleased that we ended up spending 4 days and we had to return twice to find these beautiful things. It was worth every second of that mistake or those mistakes. So yay me for being proactive and ordering on Home Depot 3 months before we needed them. And in turn, so they were out of stock on the Home Depot website, out of stock at the vendor where we went. So then we had to order another one, and then finally we got these, which they did have in stock, thank goodness. We ordered way too many. We ordered much more than we needed, spent a ton of money, but that's fine because whatever we're not going to use, we're going to be able to return. And the 4 tiles that I have left, I'll still be able to return to Home Depot, and that's $60 back in our pocket. So the original tiles were white. They were 2 feet by 2 feet, and it's more of a rigid plastic. So it was much more difficult to cut through. And these are a lot, as you can see, they're a lot softer. So you could cut with them easily with a utility knife and scissors. So far we haven't messed up any of those tiles, the silver tiles, which I'm so happy about. And we were able to center the tiles a little bit better down the corridor because we have the cabinets, so we know where the cabinets are going to be. So yeah, we were trying to center it a little bit. If it's not completely centered, then oh well, but we did our best. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, and then most of today we were contending with the rain. It's been a challenging weekend, honestly, but I'm so happy with the result. Okay. So we have just the rest of today and tomorrow to finish these, but because they're long pieces,
it's gonna go fast. Yeah,
they're actually 2 feet by 4 feet. It's gonna go much faster than with these ones.
Yeah, so this was the issue.
Yeah, so this
was too long.
So yeah, so this is the original one that we got, and as you could see, the border is smaller than this one. So when we lined up those seams, it was working well. But then when we were lining up these seams, they weren't sticking down together.
Yeah.
So what we understood anyway from the vendor is that you're supposed to put them side by side, and then you're supposed to put like a joint. It's kind of like a decorative joint in between. But we had it overlapping. We had it overlapping. Okay, and it just was not working. It wasn't sticking down. So this was sticking out and it was really ugly. So this is a second set of tiles. With these ones, it was perfect. They were overlapping and it looked really nice anyway. But we ran out of tiles and we didn't buy enough to begin with. So let's get the ceiling up. And then next will be the cabinets, covering the cabinets. We almost dropped the contact glue all over the place.
Look at this.
This workshop has been really awesome. The only challenge right now is the rain, and it's supposed to rain for the next week. We're hoping that it will be like this because it just cleared up, kind of gray, just wet and gray and drizzly, but not raining. That we could work with. It's the rain that becomes challenging and makes us miss our workshop. So back to work.
We're contemporaries, living in a crazy world. New generation, got a lot of questions, can't sleep like a baby. Challenging the status quo, shaking reputations, feeling like a freshman. And you walked into the room, changed my with only you by my side. I'm feeling like a rocket. You burn me up. You give me a buzz, yeah. You burn me up. Turn up to 11. You burn me up. Hands down, you're a 10 out of 10. I really wanna make it you mine.
Good morning vlog. Sunday today, 9 o'clock. Early start. So this week we did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, a lot of work, a lot of hours. Ceiling is getting done. Super happy with the new pick. It's gonna look so nice. I think we did the biggest, the most complicated part of the ceiling, which it was the lights and the fan. And the ceiling is done.
It was easy. It just took us 4 days.
Yeah.
When you have the right tiles, these tiles, it's easy. But again, it took us 4 days just because we had to get to these tiles. We chose 2 other ones first. Anyway,
Learn as you go.
live and learn.
So yeah, so today is gonna be another day, 4th day, and we'll see what we end up today. Let's get to work.
Oh my good Lord, what a feeling. All of this joy I've been stealing. We all need someone that can make us believe. So call me a man on a mission. I'm guilty by my own admission. Locked up but I break free. No change could ever take me. Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop now. Stay just a bit longer. We can talk about it later.
Guess who's done? 4 days, guys. 4 days. We're happy. The ceiling is done. We're just missing the lights. I'm gonna wait for some help, or maybe give it to the electrician guy, pay him for the hour. He told me it's really simple, really easy to do. So anyway, to be determined. But let's focus on this beautiful ceiling. Took us 4 days. Could have been faster. A lot of trial and error. We had different pieces before, a different ceiling. But like Mana said before, it wasn't working. It was too complicated. And we went to the store 2 times. The last time we were actually talking with the owner, we had a nice discussion about our problem, and he recommended this ceiling tile with the push buttons. And honestly guys, if this is the way that you want to go, like glue on ceiling, the push buttons they call it, see, it's so easy to align, so you get your line pretty straight really fast. The second you have your first piece centered the way you want it, then it's pretty easy to follow where you want to go. So yeah, so if you guys see some flaws like here, doesn't matter. This is because we're gonna have the cabinets over here. Initially, we didn't even want to cover it, but we had so many scrap pieces like these that we cannot return them anyway, so we decided to just cover everything. So when you're gonna open the cabinets, well, we're not gonna have doors, but when you're gonna see through the cabinets, at least it's gonna be closed. And again, it didn't cost us that much money because we had the scrap pieces already. So, and not only that, it was super thin to cut, really thin, so we could use a scissor, you could use an X-Acto blade. And initially we glued them with painter's tape to stick it on the ceiling, and then you could fill the holes. So it was really easy to make a hole in the middle and just going with your X-Acto blades and carve out the holes. Same thing for the Maxxair fan. It was super easy. No drilling, nothing necessary. My recommendation is, if you want to go with a stick-on, a glue-on, go see a local provider, sit, tell them about your issues, tell them about what you're working on, and they're gonna press the easy button for you. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give us a big thumbs up. If you want to support our channel, don't forget to subscribe, and you could always go check us out on Patreon. See you in the next video.